Bob Jones Jr. And I feel like every time I say that, I hear my mom or see my mom going. And my mom's got to know that I love her with all my heart and soul forever and forever and forever and forever and forever and forever, always and forevermore. That woman defied all the odds to have me, and she had me in reality, not out of a test tube. She and my daddy got together. They knew what they were supposed to do. These were two of the brightest people that came out of both of their family trees. So trust me, they're my grandmama on my daddy's side and my grandfather on my mother's side, very proud of me. I am a legacy and continue to be a legacy. But man, you know, sometimes, I'm a tomboy at that. I've never been one of those like little frilly girls that like to be dressed in. And I mean, I could have, you know, I'm not the fur type of thing. I'm not the high heels type of thing. I remember that time I was, where were we at the coronation ball at Fayetteville State. Oh, it's Truth Tuesday, okay? So I'm doing what I do, the woke storyteller, okay? See, everybody's got stories, but the thing about my stories is that they are real. And I'm going to tie it all together in a minute. And, oh yeah, well, you're looking for some cards today because everybody's dealing cards. Throw me into the circle of people who does cards, tarot rooms, whatever it be. But I've been doing this stuff forever and always because that was my legacy. You know what? The fact that somebody took it upon themselves to spend money to make little bitty carbon copy Simpson stamps of me. That's not knocking anybody else. If this is working for you, let it work for you. I mean, because we all grew up like with Hollywood and Motown and all of that. And we tried to do that too. I mean, how many of us didn't think like we were the Jackson 5? Listen, I almost got thrown out of high school because of my red leather fringe Michael Jackson jacket that you know, I thought I was the ish. I mean, I was, you know what, military brats, we are those kids. And see, it's a jealousy because we don't even think about it. We're not even trying to outdo anybody else. It's just what we do. It's just who we are. Our parents, you know, well, let me stop saying our parents because I start saying my parents are like that too. And it's clearly your parents were not like my parents, but my parents love me. I know my parents love me, and I'm not the only one. Some of our parents really loved us and still do. Some of our parents, when they said we will love you forever, they meant that. And some of you around your parents right now, and they still don't love you. And these are the little narcissistic, little crones, gender not specific, little bitches, big bitches, whatever they be, who want to turn out and do that shit on you. Everybody's learning a lesson today. Bob Jones Jr. came to play. No, excuse me. Mommy plays, daddy slays. I see why the Masons didn't like him, okay? You know, it's that. You know, it's chop wood. No. Hang them. No. I'm just processing. The moon is blame it on the moon. And or being a military brat. Or all that. I'm Pisces, remind you. I'm the Lulu. Stop. The humor coming out of me. Where does this humor come from? I don't know. Because my Pisces had my real godmother. She was an incredible story. She had a wicked sense of humor, though. But where is this humor come out of me? Where is this coming from? I'm trying to, my dad really wasn't a jokester like that. I don't know. I heard that. I don't know. I guess it's me. I guess we all have our coping mechanisms. So in my case, it's comedy. It's wicked, horror, sci-fi. I'm tired, the wraith. Oh my God, Stargate Atlantis. People know what I'm talking about. It's the Stargate. It is the Stargate. Some say I am the Stargate. I don't know. Ask the military, but I bet you they won't tell you. Why they gonna tell you? You might hate them, but they love me. Some of them do. I can't say about all of them, because you always have those people who on both sides of the train, tell, or whatever it be, that they still too are dealing with jealousy and narcissism. And especially when it comes to me, because it's like, how does she know what she know? How does she do what she do? So I told you, if they can't control you or rule you, it seems like they want to dissect you or destroy you. So you want to destroy something that you can't control instead of learn from it. And your ego won't allow you to learn because you know everything. You wrote the book of whatever you wrote the book of, but you didn't write the book of me. I'm telling you, I have to make sure that I bring my energy down, because when I start thinking about some of the people in the community that you smiled in my face, and I know what I know that I know now, and you don't know that every day I look at you like I need to punch this motherfucker into like 10 lifetimes of hell ago. I smell something burning, but it's not me, so, oh, wow. Chris, we hear you, girl. They're always here. They're always here. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, but my dad, like too brilliant, because the seed doesn't fall far from the tree. So I'm looking at some of you, I was saying like, your tree must have been very, very bad, and that's very, very sad, but what did that have to do with me? So this community, and I started thinking about this community, it's not like, this community was like all bad. Ooh, those cars just fell out. So we're going to do those. Damn, Gina. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Because I really didn't feel like doing this. And the spirit said, yeah, you are. You're gonna, because I still have clothes to fold because of laundry. I normally don't fold. I just like leave them in the basket. I don't. I just leave them in the basket and I get them as I go. But I'm actually going to fold clothes today and go to sleep because, I guess it's keep me from going out and walk at Carver's Creek, because evidently it's a stay-in day, because there's a lot of demons walking these streets, and the Reapers walking the streets too. There's a lot of interesting energy out here. So I'm going to stay in my bubble and just do me. Actually, I need to sleep. That's what I need to do. Sleep and eat. And but I threw all the clothes on my bed, so I got to fold them now. So I tricked myself into, like, if I just leave them in the thing, I'm going to leave them in the thing. But once I throw them on the bed, I'm going to have to, in order for me to get to my bed, I'm going to have to do something with them. And I could actually just throw them right back into the basket. But I'm actually going to fold them, and it's that after I take a nap. On the couch. And I have a couch, and I have a bed, and I have a TV too. And maybe I shouldn't talk about all the things I have, because then people want to roll up and steal them from you. And I'm like, you know what? You'd be a crazy, idiot, stupid, goddamn fool to like break into my house. If I don't get you the ghost wheel, come on, feel frog about that. Let's see what you're about. My ghost said, feel froggy. So, so, no, seriously, but my dad, brilliant man, brilliant woman, and can you imagine in this area the jealousy of that, and even in their own family tree too, that really is biblical for all to see. It's like Joseph and all his brothers were jealous of him just because of what? And yet, at the end, Joseph, I guess, saved him, whatever. But listen, let me say this about that. I might be kind, but I'm not that nice, and it's that. No, you don't get that energy back, because there come a time when you have to learn somewhere down the line in your bloodline, like you cross the wrong person, you cross the wrong, you dotted the wrong I, and you crossed the wrong T. And that's the end of your story in this history, at least for me. So mine's going to continue, but yours not so much around me, because honestly, it is clear that we will never agree, because you will never be able to get over your jealousy of me being better than you, brighter than you, smarter than you, whatever it is. There's nothing like a person of any color who just can't get that shit. You think you're a master of who? Who the fuck messed you up? You. You messed you up. You believed a lie. You believed your parents' lie. You believed your grandparents' lie. You believed your TV lie. You believed your leaders' lie. You believed a lie because is that lie working for you? Listen, one thing about truth stands on business. I don't really need to pull any more cards because those cards come through. I don't even know why I'm folding right now because maybe this is a card game for you, but not for me. But you listened to the wrong people and you had the real one in reality. And what did you do? The jealousy got in you. She can't be that. She can't be that. I can't be what? Let's call your person, just like Jesus too. People didn't know Jesus was Jesus back in the day. Like I said, y'all don't know Jesus. That wasn't even his name, okay? But that's something, that's a truth you can't handle either. Amen, 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 amen. What about Ashe? Amen, but how about Ashe? That's the problem with you right now. Why you be listening to men all the time? You listen to what some man has to say. Well, maybe it's the woman that's really leading the way. What's a man without a woman? You forget that the woman was the one that, like, you came out of her. You know what? I am not doing the full history geographically. It's that, okay? It's that. And you have these so-called professors now on YouTube. I got it, heard confirmation. You have these so-called wannabe professors that they love. It's like certain classes, and I'm getting back to some of the organizations, people in the organizations, because organization is a big word for group. But you say, forget the word group. We're gonna fancy it up. It's an organization. It's a long word that gives us some type of elitist status. It's a group. Whether it's hood or neighborhood is still a hood. It's a hood. It's where you grow up. It's where you're at. And sometimes in all hoods, sometimes things are bad, sometimes things are good. You got to plug into what's good for you, and then you just got to the school has just got out. Can you hear it? The children loud as fuck. Loud as fuck. But they're children. Children do what children do. And the puppy. Remember the puppy that I was talking to earlier today? So the puppy's just happy that somebody's come home to play. So I'm not going to be mad at children being loud. That's what children do. That's what children do. But honestly, remember too, who's raising the children? Who raised you? See, that's the difference between me and you. The fact that some people thought that they were going to lord over me or think I was going to surrender to them or submit to them. Let me tell you about the purge anarchy that happened right here in my own community. Okay, it's that. Okay. Now, with all this paranoia and everything, people would think that I shouldn't be nervous sitting on my porch. No, never that. Never that. I'm Bob Jones Jr., bitch. And I know my mommy says, well, you're my daughter too. I am reminding you, I told you about my mother. My mother, the same woman that I did not tell her a couple of times when some guys, when some wrong people wronged. I mean, like, I did not tell her some stuff that happened to me at Fayetteville State. I am tapping right. Write another song about that, Lecrae. I did not tell her about that, okay? Because I say I'm Bob Jones Jr. And trust me, you push me the wrong way, I will beat your ass in a variety of ways. She's just talking. Am I though? Okay, why don't you ask some of the people who really know about me, who really have seen me get on this mic in the community, who really seen me like literally walk through the battles of hell, walk through the back of Hay Street, Hillsborough Street, or wherever it be, walk through the alleys by myself at night just being me. You bitches afraid to even come outside, and yet you want to take me on a ride of, shut the fuck up. Sit down and listen, because it might save your life. Honestly, I don't care. See, they loud, but now they're quiet now. Because sometimes you got to, let children know. We want to play the loud game. I can play the loud game, too. Right now, Val Jones is doing her show. Thank you. Please and thank you. Yes, Birdie says, you got it. It's cool. When you're done, they can come out and do whatever they want to do. But right now, this is not about anybody else. This is between me and you. And I'm giving you, once again, a clue about my lineage and how you fucked up. Nobody's going to write a real song about me. They'll write about themselves, okay? But are they really that tough? Look at all your celebrities, your rappers, your hitters, your big quitters, your whatever it be. But yet, you got all this money, you got all this clout, you got all these celebrities, you got all your simps and your stands, and you got your red bottom shoes, and you got your chains, you got your weed, and you got the lean, scene, and you got the big drug dealers, you got the big brigade, you got the big waka flocka wooka haka haka, you got whatever you do, okay? But when you sometimes there always comes a day that you come up against the wrong one, and that is your last day that you either learn or you burn. What's it going to be for you today? So my dad, I can see why the Masons did not like my dad, okay? Because can you see where I'm going with this? Because my dad was a brilliant man. You got a lot of people who are not brilliant, but they want to appear to be brilliant. That's why they took the word group and make it organization. That's why you get people on YouTube or social media or even some of your preachers. They be talking a whole bunch of goddamn words. Half of them they don't know. They've been reading shit that they say reading the Bible, but that's not even in the Bible what they say. So you change up one word and it messes up the whole line. See, I've always been that person from beginning to the end of time. Like, that's not what this said. And so when I catch a clue, then I'm the problem. I'm the problem for you because I catch the truth. Are you with me now? Stick with me now. Stick with me. Because this is what Miss ValJones do. I don't have time to start using a lot of big words like, let me put my professor hat on and my glasses are on and maybe I need to put a robe and this is see, that's why some teachers some teachers just did not like me. It's not that I didn't understand what you were talking about. I was just like, you were boring as fuck to me. It's like, you know what? Okay, like for instance, okay, it will make sense. You have to like play this back maybe at night or during it or another day or play it back in increments. But those who will follow, the few who will follow me, they'll get it. Okay, so let me not worry about it. Let me go on and do what I do. So I was watching Sanford & Son last night, and it's like, and when they were having the earthquake and stuff like that. And what was the white cop name? Like something like Grady was feeling some kind of, he was shaking up. And the white cop was like, he would always do, because like with the black cop, like his partner, I forgot what the cops were named, but you had the white cop and the black cop, and the white cop was always, and the black cop was, he said this. That's me. I'm like the black cop, like, getting the people that want to use all these words, like I said, using the word group, they use organization in your group, you mean. Organization, he meant group. Because some people don't know the difference, and it's sad because some people don't read, and that's the truth. Some people don't learn anything in school. Our teachers are not teachers anymore. Our teachers are afraid to be teachers anymore, and there's a reason for that. There's a certain society that set them up like that. There's a certain society that wanted to hold us all back. There's a certain society that thought that they were going to roll time back. There's a certain society that wants white against black and black against red, and everybody's against everybody and everybody dead until you got that certain society that's only them and their pyramid at the top getting everybody's dollars, and that's had to stop. And you know what? I started to be like my pop, but I realized that, you know what? You kill your own activists in the street. You kill your own activists in the community. Why should I save a community that's not even trying to save me? I gave you free water, free food, free mentor classes, trying to help you with your homework. And what did you do me? You took the nearest road out so you can be a fake ass hood rat celebrity clapping for YouTube or trying to be like one of these rappers, when in actuality you wouldn't want to do what they do, because trust me, they are not living large, they're living frauds, and half of them aren't living at all. Y'all got this shit fucked up. Most real gangsters I know back in the day were trying to, you all didn't see the old Superfly, okay? The old Superfly was literally trying to get out of the game. The thing about getting money is to get out of where you come from, not go right back to it and do that same dumb shit again. But listen, that's what you do constantly. You want to be like T.I.? You want to be like Charleston White? You want to be like these people? You want to be like Diddy? Seriously now? You want to be like Diddy and end up in a hole? You don't think? You want to be like Jay-Z? Really? I still remember, what was it? Oh my God, now I got me tapping again. Oh, nigga, no, nigga. So in your Simpson stands or hearing this, let it be known to him. No, don't you ever think that you are going to come in front of my father and me disrespect my father because of you. Bitch, I will slaughter your whole family. Starting with you. I said that for a reason, because somebody need to hear that today. Listen, I'm in a very peaceful place, and I want to stay that way. But if you want to bow the house out from under me, or bow the community out from under me, or bow everything, because I'm going to bow, because you're going to try to make me turn into some little gangland mentality. You know what, bitch? Judge Dredd did not give a shit. Saturn's like that. Saturn returned. Saturn return. My father and your father are not the same thing. My mother and your mother, not the same thing. You reap what you sow, and if you don't learn, you burn. Some people need to stay in their own lane. Some people need to stay in their own lane. I've learned the hard way in this game. You can't treat everybody the same way. You can't treat everybody nice, okay? You can't be good to everybody because everybody's not good. Well, Jesus loved us. What Jesus would that be? Where's Jesus in the hood? I see a whole bunch of rent-a-dress. Even the real Rastas did not like rent-a-dress, but you don't know nothing about that. You're more Marley. I'm more Tosh. We're different. Acknowledge that or not as facts. Here's my dad trying to lift up community and do all of that. I could give you history that you don't know about Mercer Road, about Fayetteville, North Carolina, about Cumberland County, about all these schools and black people and the whole thing. But no, you want to put up a mural of a rapper and you got a mayor, whatever. You know what? Do that. Have that. I'm not knocking anybody. Sharon Moore. Isn't Sharon the director of, or used to be? I don't know if I'm looking at old news or not, because you never know with Facebook, because Facebook's always in that shit too. They be changing up stuff at a fly. But director of philanthropy, but you're getting a GoFundMe campaign. How did these people do GoFundMe campaigns, but nobody GoFunds me? You have rich people, supposedly rich people, people with money, who do a GoFundMe for themselves, technically, but they say it's not, and they get money. Then you have poor people or people who are really struggling who can't even get money for a GoFundMe. And it's just like with the system, too. The people who really need the services don't always get them, but the people who know how to screw up everything, they do. And you think the system's not broken? The system is horribly broken, but it's broken so much so that you realize apparently it's meant to. It's the same old bullshit gang over and over and over again. The same old gang and the same old gang. However, what they didn't count is on the day the real Holy Spirit will come through. I'm just a messenger. That's all you need to know about me. I'm just a messenger. That's all I'm going to say. But I know what I know. I know what I know. I am that I am, and I know what I know more than all these, okay? I stand on my business. I stand on my truth. I got the receipts. I got the proof. You tried to break down a community that was already struggling and in trouble. And that's what they do. I keep bringing up the Purge Anarchy. That really is a movie for most of you. If you haven't watched it, find yourself in that movie. Rich people who would really try to get the poor, disenfranchised people and then make them dance and then kill them. But they said, we're trying to help you. Kind of what the Kardashians and people like the Kardashians do all the time. Kind of like when you get all these cosigns, like when Oprah what happened to the little girl that was a poet who did this for Barack Obama, who did the poem, like when I was doing poetry and all this, but I didn't get the co-signing from Oprah. Fine. And bitch, don't play with me, because all of a sudden my mind just went to Chicago. And let me say this, I love Chicago. I got friends in Chicago. I had a good time in Chicago. I had time. I was a ball in Chicago. I went to Hyde Park by myself. Some Aries who was from Chicago said, I wouldn't have done that, but I did. Val Jones, 5'3", little Val Jones. I went to Chicago to Hyde Park by myself. I went to Moss Mariam by myself. Y'all be hiding from the truth, and I'm doing a walk. I did this shit in reality. I'm not making up this story. Why should I make it up? I don't need no script writer. I live my life. Oh, was I supposed to have dementia? Bitch got me fucked up. And there's my guys. That's what I'm talking about. Our girl is up and rolling. She's strolling. She's repping. It's called really repping. Repping the truth. Truth does not bow down to a coward. And if you're a coward and a bully, then I will never bow down to you. It is the nerve today. I am Bob Jones Jr. Do not play with me, because I will slay the demon out of you right now. The moon is in Cancer to Leo. Okay. Mommy says, come on. Whoop. Whoop, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. How was I starting this off? Todd, not that Todd, okay? Fuck those bucket hats. Fuck those bucket hats. Although I do like Buckethead, but that's another thing. The artist, the guitarist Buckethead. But no, but I've never done the bucket hats. The bucket hats was never my thing. I was like, no, I don't do that. No. I did pop me some bubble gum, and I know how to pop my shit. But I'm a military brat. That's what we do. We're those kids. I told you, we're like our parents, and yet we're not. You got us fucked up. You don't know what military brats are really about. Woo, child, you really don't know. If you really knew, we are the secret weapons. No, but how was I starting to talk about this? Oh yeah, but my mom, no. So you're my dad. You talk about Fort Benning, Georgia, and all this, all that, and the drill sergeant, commanding warrant officer. But it was my mother. It was my mother that I was to the highest of disrespect at Fayetteville State, and I've mentioned it before, so I'm not going to say it again. Okay. That's why I said somebody feel like they're gonna come in. Well, we're gonna take her purity. We're gonna take her. I have ages and eons and just memories of being taken the wrong way. Bitch, I swear on your mama, on your daddy, on your entire graves every day. I will make you pay in such a way you will see the psychological monster come out of me, and you will be praying more than for Jesus. You're going to be calling up all the demons. Please save me. I didn't know she could be this wicked. But I warned you, do not touch my anointed and do not touch me. I am my father's daughter and my mother's daughter too. You have no clue what you see. I tell you the truth, and still you believe the liar instead of me. What more can I do? So when you end up dying or dead, when for Jesus to help you, and Jesus says, didn't my daughter warn you what we would do? Bitch, you jumped into that fire of hell. Now you got to pay for it, boo. So the reason I didn't tell my mom about some stuff, because, you thought my dad, by this time my dad had already ascended. But my mom would have aired all of Fayetteville State out because she was the one, you talking about eagle eyes, that's where I get it from right there. My mom was the one that, there was a boyfriend, a Libra, by the way. What is it about you, Libra? I'm not going to say it's all Libras, but I'm saying that the synchronicities go all the way down the line. Your life will give you clues every time. You just have to pick up on it of what the lesson is for you. See, in my life, I had both energies of Libra come through. I know the good part of Libra, and I know the bad part too. But that's why if some demonic, crazy, insane need to be put in a home or jail or whatever wants to play on my top, bitch, I will murder you. You figure out that word. That's a nice little word. Figure out what does that word mean to you? I just want to win. Win in hell, nigga. That's something you'll never do. Message. My mother. She'd be good in the military. She'd be an officer. Daddy like, no, no, kitty, no. My daughter, no. My daughter's a little bit too much like me. But I'm a good kid. Seriously, I'm a good kid. But no, my mom would have aired out, seriously. So if I say my mom is still around me all the time and you try to disrespect me and you wonder why your roof gets taken off your house in a tornado or lightning just strikes everything you do, or you're just out there playing golf and boom, lightning comes through. I'm just saying, mother nature, whatever it is to you, I told you, sir, that you should have been concerned, but you weren't when you open up the God particle. And it's that type of shit too. You're always trying to stick your dick somewhere where it shouldn't go. That's what toxic masculinity will do. Let me stick my dick into something that I'm just gonna claim it because it's mine. And then we break that shit off every time. Break it off or cut it off. Ooh. And because of that, so for the last couple of years, no joke, because of my mom, and it's that, I haven't really been going on the range to like shoot, which I'm like, what do you need to practice for? You know how to shoot. I mean, like the last time you went there, you were quite accurate. They're all looking at you like, you never did this before. But I'm good at everything I do in the set. So, I'm just like, what was it? It's like in the Matrix where, like you just put on the magic hat. Like in your case, y'all put on the dunce hat. Like, I do magic. Apparently not. Let me tell you first what these cards are. We're going to get to that. What was the magician and what was the chariot? Do I even need to go into it? Do I need to say anything else? Do we really want me to like jump into that circle of card readers? Okay, no. So I'm not depending on these cards for my wealth. I do this as a courtesy. This is my philanthropy. But if you think I'm going to let you continue to take all my money away from me, all my sources away from me, when I can do my money legally, when I can do voiceovers and commercials, and you try to close down all of my situations where I get legal money, or you try to go up to the people that I make good money for, and you try to get them like, you can't talk to her, you can't touch her, or you spread these lies about me, I'm coming for you all sincerely. 'Tis the season. We're about to go into Rosh Hashanah. Like, we're going into holiday season, holy season, and Halloween season all at the same time. Halloween. This is like the time of I don't know what it is about this type of season. I think it's my husband's energy coming through because he is not fine. You killed him. You murdered him right in front of me. And then you all have been stalking his wife with this bullshit. He knew I was good. He knew I was good in the industry, but he never liked the industry for me, which is the same thing my parents didn't like either. My parents didn't want me to go into this bullshit. My husband would say, this is not good for you. This is turning you into an alcoholic because I don't even drink like that. You want me to be around a bunch of drunks and drug addicts. Like, we're supposed to just joke and laugh, and then all of a sudden, like, you knock me out with a Mickey. People have tried to do that to me in clubs too. And speaking of clubs, God damn it, Fayetteville, it's you. Some of you are old enough to know better, like when we had real clubs. I remember my husband and I, we came back from Atlanta or came back from Virginia, wherever it was, and then you got this hole in the wall up on Mercer Road, like all the uppity people go to, and I'm like, this is a hole in the wall. So is that what we do? Because, I mean, we had the Spectrum, we had Big P's, we had Mr. V's, we had real clubs, we had the Skyline. These are not clubs. This is some bullshit. You could have done so much with downtown Fayetteville, and you fucked it up. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? What happened? Who did you let these dumb-ass Negroes in that did not have the class or the ability? You know what? Do what you do. It's a curse. The area's always been cursed. So, I mean, ain't nothing I can do. Charles Waddell Chestnut, that's all I can tell you. I heard the wind blow. It's the delayed reaction, but I got it. That's the wind blowing, the sun is coming out. Charles Waddell Chestnut, those books tell what it's all about, Alfie. See, but I'm not going to be the person, like I'm a professor. And literally, like you're in a class with me. And I'm just here to get you better, because I want you to be better. Because seriously, and it's like I gotta speak in my teacher voice, because that gives you the type of I guess that puts me on a type of a level. Since I'm talking like this, and that's already saying that you're beneath me with how I talk. But see, I try to put everybody on the same goddamn level. Okay, that was my fault. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You can be real with them, but they choose to fake. They want the people who talk like this, and they believe the person that talks like this, who thinks they know everything. They say a lot of words, but ain't saying shit. See, that's the type of shit that bores me. I ain't got time for no boring bitch. Gender's not specific, if you know what I mean. Everybody has to run behind somebody else to do that. That's a bitch. That's a bitch move. My dad stood for himself. My mom stood for herself. Like I said, 5'2". My dad, the commanding warrant officer. When my mom started getting her rage, especially menopause, he would scoot. I'm out. You're gonna she won't kill you. You're a child. She wanted you. She loves you so much. You're her child. She will not kill you. Me, I don't know. I'm not even going to give her that chance. I'm going to let it go. You'll be fine. To everyone who is living with someone who is going through menopause, and I know you can co-sign on everything I just said, welcome to hell. It's like in the military when one person in the military, everybody's in the military. When one person in your family's having menopause, everybody suffers from menopause. My husband didn't know when to feed me, fuck me, just hug me, or just throw me away and let it go. Oh, God, I'm telling you. And half the time he was laughing because he was like, when I was going, hot, I'm hot. You just see, he just comes out of hell. I'm glad to laugh about it now, but it's not funny because as I'm rolling the years back, I'm like, wait, I'm feeling like menopause again. Oh, no, we're not doing that because if I'm rolling my years back where I can get menopause again, that means no, we're not doing that. You know what I mean? But I don't know where I was going with that, but I just think I said what I need to say, and the sad thing. Did I say what I need to say? Eyes are always on me, like their eyes are always on you. But you know what? I can remember when this community wasn't thoroughly screwed up the way it is now. But I see what happened to it. I really do. I see how some people wanted to get their books or their numbers or their music playing. And I'm not saying specifically who. Don't put that on somebody else. Because it's all of you. Don't just jump on him. He's just a product of the system that he chose. I am not going to say it, Mother. I've got it. I'm ahead of it. Your child's smart, I mean, I want to, but I'm not going to say, I'm not going to completely talk with my South Node voice today. There's the stuff that I could say, but I won't. But so just don't blame it on that person. I mean, blame it on all of that. Because you could tell now the people who started getting really strange racks, really strange money from what did you cash that insurance check that wasn't yours? Did you cash that Social Security check that wasn't yours? Did you cash that unemployment check that wasn't yours? See, they'll do something to hold over you in case if you find yourself in such a deep doo-doo of stew that you want to go to authorities, but you can't because you feel like the authorities will take you out too. But the fact of the matter is that's why they still keep looking for dirt on me. We got to find some dirt on her, and then you got to create it since you can't find anything. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to make up some shit on me, but you can't come up to my face. Bitch, I should kill you all right now. I mean, like, I don't have patience that way. That's been one of the biggest things for me. I had to learn patience. Patience. My mom dealt with patience one her way, and I deal with patience another way. See the connection for me? Patience and patience. It works like that all the time. You see, you don't get it, but you don't have my mind. And it's that point. You were doomed. You were doomed. You were doomed the first time you decided to go up against me. You were doomed the first time you tried to mind melt or mind fuck me. You were doomed. You were doomed. You were doomed. You officially became the idiot and the clown in the room. And I'm sure some elite somewhere had to know this because they've been watching me forever and a day. So for whatever reason why you would want to sit it, I will see why, because you got all your I see what you do with the TV shows and stuff like that. Well, bitch, y'all too better have me. I'm that type of Rihanna right now. Bitch better have my money. I want my pay. Where my money at? Okay. Don't let me burn the whole shit down. No, would you do that, Val? I don't know what I would do. Don't mess with my money. Don't mess with my privacy. Don't mess with my food. Has that been a good lesson for some of you now? How you should I told you I'm not asking for respect. I'm not begging for respect. You are going to learn respect when it comes to me. Bitch, I'm a lesson for everybody. Everybody. Todd the Wraith has to say, or is it the Merovingian? Mary Merovingian, whatever, okay? Hey, on the way, okay, even I got the military turn. Y'all be turning up, okay? Y'all just have taken over TikTok. But reminding you, well, I mean, y'all already know. But for some of you newbies, you new ones, don't let that mess you up too. Be careful what you put on social media. Because all social media is not for you. See, I can do what I do because, I mean, I'm industry, I'm media, I'm just me. I don't have any contracts with anybody. Seriously. So who's going to tell me what to or what not to do? I have no bosses. My bosses are God. I don't know who the fuck they told you. I mean, I'm trying to figure out like this house thing. And the people with the house, like we all seem to be on an accord right now because you know you were wrong. I was not wrong, but that's okay. You know, I'm trying to play along. I'm trying to still be the good citizen in the neighborhood today. I'm still trying to be the good influence in the neighborhood today. I'm still trying to be the good kid because I've always been the good kid anyway. I mean, I'm not going to like break my DNA, break out my code and break out of what I naturally am just because I'm surrounded by a bunch of wannabe gangster bitches and sluggy ass, slushy ass, lying ass hoes. I mean, fuck it. Do you. What does that have to do with me? But when you come in my vicinity and when you come in my energy, you will either like lift up your energy and raise it instead of dimming mine down, or you will get the fuck on. Because I'm too old for this shit now. Menopause don't be playing. I'm one of those old ladies that like, you know, whatever it be, we don't have time for this shit. Seriously, we're fine by ourselves. I don't need nobody coming at me. Don't rub up against me. Don't try to hug me. Don't try to kiss me. I want to like just hug and kiss. I was just be friendly like that all the time. Now I'm like, you know, sometimes I might go and hug somebody, but most of the time I'm just like, hey, and let it go. Y'all be sucking off on energy all the time. The more that I'm coming into knowing what you do, I honestly think I should kill all of you. You learn nothing from The Fifth Element, the movie. You learn nothing from these movies, you never do. But you copy the ones that you think relate to you. Like everybody's supposed to be Pookie in the... I never really watched that shit. You could wave $1 million in my face right now. And I could not tell you one line from Juice. Not one line. I don't remember any of it. Because I didn't really watch it. I could tell you about Doctor Who. I could tell you about The Matrix. I could tell you about Stargate. I could tell you about Tilt. I could tell you about Todd the Wraith. I could tell you about Star Trek. I keep bringing up the Planet Killer, the Planet Eater, okay? Because Aquarius the air signs are just like that. We're supposed to know everything, but you don't. And it's that. And reminding you, I have a very prominent air placement. I'm a Libra moon in the 6th house. I do that. I got some crystals and gems. You need to buy these beads. I got some oil. Put this oil on you and it'll get... But you know what? And Miss Cleo helped a lot of people too. There's always a charlatan. That's nothing new. The devil is a charlatan, a master charlatan. He chose to fall, and other people fell with him. Now you want to say, well, that's what we all are. We're all fallen angels. Oh, no. You wanted me to fall. So you can say, we all fall. No, we're all not fallen angels. If I was a fallen angel, I would not have been able to see God in reality. I know my family tree. I know what I saw. I know me. They know me too. I can look directly at the sun day in and day out and still not go blind. And bitch, I can still see you. I see you with trouble. Maybe you were mad. I don't know. She knows exactly who I'm talking to. If you're monitoring my page like I think you are. Yes, honey, I'm talking to you. You seem like you had a little roid rage or something, like you're trying to prove something. Did you get it on, or were you going through something? Okay, let me be nice to you, because you didn't. Maybe that's just you. Maybe that was just how you were raised. Maybe you had some fucked up parents, okay? Maybe, I don't know what it was about you that you felt like because you had some type of degree or whatever it is. And fucking Lumberton of all places, please miss me with that. No. That in itself has energy. Don't talk to me about Robson County. Been there, done that. But you obviously had some type of elitist type of attitude about you with me. So the only way, and you did that so fast, the only thing I can think of that you were part of that groom and humiliation ritual that was coming from me. And I'm telling you, any little dumbass trick, bitch, degree, teacher, preacher, or whatever, gangster, whatever it be, this is not the time to come up against Miss ValJones, because you're going to get your feelings hurt, seriously. And I'm just going to I'm laugh and do comedy and do a bar and do whatever. But no, you think you diminish me down and make me bow down to your bullshit line? Never. Never say never. Oh, bitch, I can say never all day. I told you, you're going to learn one way or the other, okay? You know what? I got my Uncle Woodrow coming out of me today, and Uncle Woodrow will look at you as well as shoot you. And he stayed drunk, okay? He and Aunt Addie stayed drunk all day, every day. But my daddy loved them, and they were so cool to me. I had some of the coolest uncles and aunts that they too were outed from the family tree, but they were always family to me because they looked out for me. You know, what made them a drunk? What made them a drunk? What made them separate from the family? Did they become a drunk because of the family? Or did the family oust them because they became a drunk? See, it's that. It's the other side of the story. All I'm saying is when it came to me, these were people that were always super nice to me. I had my Uncle Houston, who was a preacher, let's just say it, he was gay. But he was married, okay? And I was like a daughter to him. And my dad never had a problem with taking me to see him. And he protected me too, okay? A little bit too well sometimes. Like, I remember that one time at Lost Creek. There was this basketball player. I forgot whose name. Was it Clarence? I don't know. I remember his Caldwell. Anyway, it was from Terry Sanford, who was like really like, you know, like he was crushing on me. And I thought he was cute too. But I guess he got a little bit too close, and we were up on the church steps, and Uncle Houston slapped him. I mean, he slapped him like, oh my God, no! Did you just do that? I was mortified. I was mortified for so many reasons. And Claire, I don't know if his name was Clarence or not. I just remember his last name was Caldwell. It's about to have to mention. I don't remember. She don't remember shit. No, I remember everything, bitch. So the thing that I was going to ever forget the fact that what you did to me or the stuff I felt from you, never. That's never going to happen, G. We give her a little time. She won't remember. I will remember till the day I die. So on that point, you say, well, then I guess we're going to kill her now. Bitch, go ahead and try. She just keeps putting out this spoken word and poetry and freestyling like she's freestyling for her life. No, I'm freestyling for your life. Take that how you want to. My birds are loving it. We're loving it. But yeah, so don't even talk about, you know, how I judge. There is no way that the LGBTQ or the ADL should come after me, okay? Everybody want to play on those games. You want to play on those bully games. You want to play on the humiliation ritual game. You want to play on how can we groom ValJones and make her surrender to us. I'll eat all that shit up. Spit you out and say, who's next? All of you need to get a good lesson in respect. Whoop, here it is. What happens if it's true that I am God's kid? What does that mean to you? Right in front of your face, but you're so goddamn smart, yet you didn't know. You never do. On purpose. On purpose. The real truths are hidden on purpose. I get it. Now I got all the little whatever. I can help you with the website. Okay, I don't care about all those numbers. I don't care about all those likes. I don't care about all that. I'm not for the masses. I never was. I got it. You always need to talk to people. I don't, because I'm good by myself. I'm really good by myself. I'm in my own world with the birds and the bees and the trees and the magic fairies and elves. We're good. Every day. If all these people went away, I guarantee you I'd still be good. And that's the truth. But I remember when this community wasn't fucked up the way it was until all of a sudden it started seeming, it got like really, ew. Especially over the last several years. Puppy, I ain't gonna say anything, okay? But how many times has the dog popo come out? Are you collared? Aren't you supposed to be collared or chained? But you know, puppies go ahead and do it. It's a big, I mean, it's a dog now. But it's just people just don't care about, they don't care about the rules. And yet they have the rules. It's that, I mean, like the popo can come, the police popo, the puppy popo, wherever it be. And it can come, and right after they leave, you go back to the same old thing. And it just astounds me how, and then if they come again, they're like, I don't know, and they're like, you didn't learn. They learned, some people really learn nothing. I am just like, that is a loop. That is a zombie. That is okay. Once I know, then it's up to me at that point to say, okay, I'm going to let that be that, and I'm just let it go because that has nothing to do with me. So at that point, no, we can't be friends because right off the bat, you don't comprehend what I already comprehend. Like that, I see nothing but, you know, I see nothing but toxism. I see nothing but drama and trauma in what you're doing. And I've had enough trauma and drama. I've had way too much for me. I've been through too many things to be going to my dark season. Seriously, I keep telling you, you don't want me to like pop off and have PTSD at the wrong time. I mean, I might snap off and be the greatest psychological killer of all times. I don't know what's deep down in my DNA, but there's a reason why the FBI, the CIA, the FED, and the military watch me the way they do. Okay, so either though she is an exceptional talent, exceptionally brilliant, she has a brilliant mind, and we could use her energy, or she might be the greatest psychological killer in all history. We have to watch her. She is either a blessing or she can blow the world up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, God. Maybe, I don't know. Don't take me serious. Or do shit. I don't know. But I bet you people look at me a different way today. Ask them what they think, okay? Oh, man. I gotta fold these damn clothes. You know, we can do anything to keep from doing laundry. Oh, but you know, I'm glad I have clean clothes. I have clean clothes, and I have a place to put them in. So I am very, very thankful, my friend, because you know, life could be worse. Life could be worse. I could be rolling around in a wheelchair and shit like that. I could be like having no food, and I got food that I can go and eat. I got stuff to drink. I got one good friend, at least one, that will periodically check up on me, and that's all I need. Just one good friend that lets you know that you're not crazy, because you know she sees the same thing I see. So, yep. What does that look like to you? The devil? Okay. So we see the same thing, like, and we have different philosophies about things, but one thing at the core of the core, we see the devil. We know what we see when we see the devil. You know what I mean? Like, no. I had been dancing with the devil the whole time I was in the industry, but I did not realize it was so demonic. I mean, when I had a good time, I had a good time, but you know, Pisces have the ability to separate. We're masters at that. We're masters at that. We can separate. We are good at shadow work. We're the masters of shadow work. We're the masters of shadow all the time. I don't know why any other air sign, fire sign, or water sign think Cancer's too goddamn emotional. And Scorpios are just insane. They're insane. Scorpios, that's why death, you know, Scorpios represent death, because they're so insane that they don't get it themselves. And then that's sad. I mean, Scorpios are like air signs. They have to be, their Saturn returns are usually the worst of the worst of the worst. There's some Scorpios I know right now that are literally, they're just dancing with their own herbs. There's nothing I can do about that. And you can't tell them shit. What did I miss? Yeah, I'm hearing this shit. What a man, I was talking about a Scorpio too. That's on the radio. Oh no, somebody's caught in a trap and they can't come back because they disrespected the wrong one. Nigga, first off, Can you decide whether you're white or black? You know you don't live like that, but I can get a whole bunch of people. I don't have to do that. I can get a whole bunch of people to do that. And like I don't have people too. Honey, darling, sweetheart. No, none of that. Let me stop playing with you. But y'all gotta be fucked up. Y'all really do. You mistaken Miss Val Jones for the wrong one. Well, she's nice. I'm a Disney kid. I'm a Disney kid all day long. But you know what else Disney did? Do you remember their series Scarecrow? Scarecrow. I was highly into Disney about that. Check out that episode of Scarecrow. Any of them. Any of the episodes of Scarecrow. I was all that. Which goes back to England, which I resonate with a lot of that too. I don't know what my connection is with England, but my mom always plugged me into that from day one. So, I mean, maybe that's a lesson for you. Find out what Miss Val Jones' connection is to England. Maybe I am royalty in real life. Reminding you Charlotte, like what Charlotte's named after. Queen Charlotte, the real Queen Charlotte was black, all right? You guys got color mixed up. You got gender mixed up. You got a whole bunch of things mixed up. You got the industry mixed up too. You got the music industry. You got your fans. You don't care about your fans shit. You expect your fans to care for you. You use your fans as shields. You use these people. You do the purge anarchy on everybody, and you want to play that shit on me. I swear to God, if I ever see you up in my face, I'm going to rip your hand off your body and throw it to the rest of your family. Nigga, I'm either the greatest blessing of all time or the biggest psychological killer in all the world. We shall see. Yeah, be careful what you say. I said what I said. But I guess at the end of the day, it's up to me. How I emote. What do I align myself with? Do you see myself aligning myself with criminals and crazy people? And toxic shit? That's bad for your health and wealth. Do you see me trying to help everybody's kids anymore? Trying to help everybody's babies, everybody's puppies anymore? Been there, done that. My daddy helped the community and they sacrificed him and put a lie up on the wall. Okay, I got it. Good luck to all of y'all. What do you miss me? But you the baddest, you the goat. Goats, even real goats don't eat ass. You know what I mean? They don't eat shit. They may eat trash and stuff like that, but they don't eat goat. Even real goats don't eat shit. Damn, where'd y'all go out with that? Where did that go wrong? Y'all started normalizing eating doo-doo? Or was that just a lie? But then you have video and stuff. Why? And then you still do it. Why? And then you want to get these people up, I can help you, collective. See, this is what's going on with the collective today. These bitches don't know who the fuck I am or know anything about me, okay? They're all just plugged into the same screen to say, I'm glad you tapped in. You know what I mean? Because you're tapped in on purpose, and I see you too. So this is really beautiful collective. I'm talking about the very, very, very few. Because when we're talking about the real chosen, there's not many. It's just a few. I used to think that 144,000 was a symbolic number, but now I'm realizing, like, yeah, maybe not so symbolic for some of you. Soul School Cafe, maybe live Thursday. I don't know. It's that kind of week. But I'm just saying, man. Y'all gotta watch what you do, seriously. You need to learn people, seriously. You need to stay in your lane, seriously. If people were good to you and didn't do anything to you or against you and you turn on them, what would you expect them to do once they realize that you are a deceiver, a liar, and you're literally trying to steal their life. You're literally trying to wipe out their life, either out of jealousy, out of insanity, out of whatever it be. You just want to, somebody's being good to you and you decide to reciprocate that goodness with misery. That is not even good math. And then you want to steal on their shit too. Man, it's a good thing I have God and guidance in my life, because I swear on my mama, on my daddy, I'd kill all of you. But I'm going to let my ancestors do that. Halloween. Y'all daughter time. You know what I mean? Rosh Hashanah coming up, so I had my pepperoni pizza today. Muslim brothers, please stop. I know, okay. I'm not going to beat myself up over some pepperoni every now and then. Some of y'all is fat as hell. Please don't talk to me about healthy living. Practice what you preach. And then show it in real life. And your walk, not just what you speak. And because I say that you have a problem with me, then you too are part of the problem. Don't bring that shit around me. I don't feel like dealing with nobody's problems today. I got problems of my own. And since I'm helping them alone, well, you don't have to help them alone. I help. Yeah. We know what your help is like. No thanks. I'll pass. Goodbye. I already done pulled the chariot and the chariot and the magician out. Do I even need it? Well, it's in threes. Reminding you, it's in threes, baby. Threes. Did I finish saying what I had to say to that? I think so. We're not doing that. That was just like, we're not. No, we're not doing it. The crows. We're not doing that. No, I got these clothes to fold. Oh, man. I had no idea I was going to do this. I never do. I just get on here and freestyle. No script for me. No waiting for, hey, Michael. Hey, Jeju. Hey, Mama. Oh, hey, girl. I have no moderators. No script writers. No SEO optimizers. No, I'm just doing me. Still getting a handful of cards. Keeps coming out with, if two come out again, then I'm gonna do it. Maybe it's not three. Maybe it's that's all the cards, because you're all the cards, baby. It's whatever you want it to be. If it comes out again, that's the one I'll say, honestly. But that flipped up. And it's two that flipped out again. So you're going to do it's a two. It's for a reason, okay? Go with the four. Wow. You've seen that, the Knight of Voices. The Knight of Voices. The horse with the moon. The Knight of Voices with its wings. And the Two of Materials. Now, these are page cards, I believe. These are learning cards. So this is for the collective who's just now learning me. I think they're finally realizing, oh, wait, she's not one of us. We're family. No, we're not a part of her family. We're not on her level. But some of you, arrogant, egotistical, I'm on her level. Yeah, okay. Everybody's got a dream. Knight of Voice. Two of Materials. Knight of Voices. We'll just get straight to the prompt. I calculate the risk as I calculate this thrive, and I fly ahead determined with the numbers on my side. I calculate this risk as I calculate this thrive, and I fly ahead determined with the numbers on my side. This horse sees what it needs to see. It sees the good part, it sees the bad part, it sees the in-between. It decides that it's not going to deal with folks that continue to stay on their south node, or they just are on their south node and they got a ways to go before they even get to the north node. We're not all in this together. There are different levels. It's just like in school. First grade and college are two different things. Which one are you? A whole bunch of people that I'm the teacher. You are not even in the school. How you gonna get in the club when you can't come in? I mean, whatever that word is. So I calculate this risk as I calculate this thrive. I fly ahead determined with numbers on my side. You don't read, you basic, and yet can't even do basic math. You keep falling into your own traps. And you do it constantly, and you applaud and lift up people who do that just like you, and you wonder why you're in such misery, and you want to blame it on everybody else when it's you. I have no time. This is boring. I have no time for that on my timeline. You all are. You didn't want me around you, now I'm not. We're going to shut her out. You can't sit with us. I don't want to. Thank you. You can't sit with us. Nobody wants to. I calculated. No. But I remember when this community used to be decent. And I mean, I see the bones on this house are really not worth completely throwing away, because it's not easy to actually own a house today. I mean, I'm paying like, the stuff I'm paying for a lot fee. It's like I'm paying like actual rent, which is crazy to me and insane. But that's all a part of the government. You have a whole bunch of grifters and thieves and just people who just don't give a damn about nobody, just their own financial needs, and they don't care. Everybody, all the criminals decided, we can wear masks and we can get away with this all the time, but you didn't realize that even the devil was lying to you the whole time, set you up, got you pulling for the devil, and then you wonder why the devil ain't got you out of the trap. When did that devil ever do that? You all don't do basic math. How can you be basic and don't even do basic math? But either way, that's okay. I'm gonna let that go, but I have calculated the risk that these bitches will always be slow on purpose. They choose to be that. They have fallen. They have chosen that. They're good with that track. Y'all are good with that. I'm not for the streets, Linda. You tried to put me out in the streets doing the shit that you do. You thought that you would find that amusing to look at me lose. You didn't know that once you forced me the wrong way, Val Jones turned up in a way that you never knew. I said, you know what? Before I go down like you want me to, I will literally kill all of you. Creatively, legally. My name is legal, but I know how to say the word so. Who am I having to sue today? Real Rangers lead the way. And that too, there's some real Rangers, Rangers around here, not my Rangers. The ones who we're cool with, we're cool. But there are a couple of radio announcing Rangers too. You niggas need to have forever and a day. You fucked up Philly, Jersey, Baltimore, Cali, New Yorkers, okay? Y'all don't know you had relatives and ancestors who came from the South, who came from North Carolina before they even got to where they are. So you need to watch your mouth. I'm talking to those ancestors, those who went through some shit that you thought you going through some shit you ain't never went through, but you fucked up on the wrong one, bitch. Because those are the ones I'm plugged into. You want to get your little groomies, your little agencies to tell me what to do. These hoes, these bitches. Bitch, I should be grooming you. The nerve. The absolute bloody nerve. Jesus Christ. I am not that nice. To materials. I am not. No. Remember that one when he was flipping over tables and breaking out those whips and whipping people's asses? I remember that well. Remember John the Baptist? Even though it was James back in the day, but remember that MG, okay? Y'all hated John the Baptist. You beheaded him because you couldn't handle his truth. Something says, spirit says, I'm of that lineage. I might be. But if you think I'm going to let you behead me or kill me just so some hooker, some hoe, some drug dealer can look like they're the biggest, baddest in the street just because I didn't fuck you or make you some food. Bitch, you got me twisted. You don't know nothing about me. You want to see how a real gangster turns up? A spiritual gangster at that? Shit. Let me get in my bag. I'm all that. What is I told you I'm either the world's greatest blessing or the most psychological, diabolical killer of all times. I don't know where it's still. Wait, no. Seriously, don't know. I mean, because I am divine. So don't worry about that other part. I'm like, that's what I think that the devil said. Make her go the other way. But I can't go the other way because, I mean, that is straight jail and straight hell, okay? I know if I turn the other way, everybody is dead. I know that already, okay? I'm like, you know what? I'm smart. I'm 10 steps ahead. No, bitch, I'm 20. I'm 200 steps ahead. No, I know if I crash out, I mean, everybody's dead. I mean, I've been there twice. It's not the first time the angels have come to stop me from taking out people in reality. And I mean, I had absolutely no feelings. I wasn't even mad. So that's scary to me. That's scary when you're not mad, but you are systematically figuring out how you're getting ready to take somebody's life out, and you're serious as a heart attack about it, and you're not mad. You're just, matter of fact, it's like a bug. It's like I don't even really hurt bugs if I don't have to, But which is how it's flipped the other way. See, mommy, I guess that's up to you, because our daughter respects nature now, and she respects life as much as she can. She's still gonna eat meat though, because it is what it is. You know what I mean? But no. But seriously though, so if I want to take out your life, just think how bad you had to be for me to get there with you. In all honesty, but to think that I wouldn't do it. It's not the first time that I've had angels and God and Goddess stop me. Not the first time. But y'all play. Holy Spirit, come through. If Holy Spirit come through, would you know it? Would you see it? Would people believe you? Notice how all the real prophets, nobody believed them. Nobody believed Noah. Till the flood came. Nobody believed Lot. Till those two angels came. Whoa. And that reminded me of one of the angels right there, and me. That card is Major Arcana 20, Awakening. Lineage. Legacy. Those angels that came through Sodom and Gomorrah. Lineage knows lineage. Those are the angels that came to me. Two of materials. Tell me, how do I carry all these discs? These spinning tasks and roses. Flowers, flowers, flowers. I love where real flowers exist. I love smelling real flowers. I don't need fake flowers. I can't do nothing with fake flowers. I love real food, real flowers, real people. Just real shit. That's what I do. Real shit. Like I said, when you're as protected as RFK Jr., but you still got to do laundry. Now, that's some real shit. Do you know how John D. Rockefeller would, challenge his own family? I get it. What? But there's always a different one. And like I said, James Tillman Rockefeller, there's something about something about his energy that I can relate to. He speaks to my Gemini rising, because he was a Gemini who married a Sagittarius, and my mom's a Sagittarius too. The Sagittarius who took me out there, who disappeared. He disappeared in smoke along with the rest of the jokes. But that's okay. I mean, even his pride is not going to let him come my way today. And I get it. I get it, Jason. I get it. I have no animosity towards you. You just doing, what you had to do. Everybody's got their own family and stuff, to cater to. But I think he thought, there may be sometimes I think he wanted to believe me. But you never know. I mean, I'm not going to diminish what these people, what these groomers, what this humiliation ritual can do. I'm not going to diminish the severity of it and the harsh. And and let's go with all the ology clubs. I mean, this is some insidious shit. These people are not playing online when they say you weren't even supposed to be here. You were supposed to be dead, dead. And you got through it. How did you get through it? Because I was supposed to. I was always the one chosen. But the thing is, I had to know. And realize it was true. But first, I had to see just how desperate and how diabolical people are in reality. And then I had to have my patience tested. So I won't kill everybody. Try not to take out the baby with the bathwater while I flush all this shit away. The Nile is a river. The Nile is a river. But denial is not okay. You should have anxiety every time you say my name or think of my energy. I'm your greatest lesson or your greatest blessing, regardless of what you feel about me. And you don't control it. You don't own it. You don't determine what it will or how much it will be. Trying to groom or control me is like trying to groom or control God. Bitch, you must not know about me. It is the same, actually. The greatest blessing the world has ever seen, or the most horrendous psychological killer of all times. Oh, that gave me a headache. Awakening, the major arcana, that gave me a headache. This is totally too long. Oh my God, I had no idea who was going to do that. I got to like fold his clothes up. Now, and if I eat some food, I'm going to go straight to sleep. Do I need to see? It's just blue. I mean, like, listen, do you see the card? I know you see it. 20, the awakening. I mean, we don't need to even read a book on that. It's all of this. And I've always been all of that. But yet you still can't see, then that's the insanity and the jealousy in you. Good luck with that. But I got stuff to do. And we're going to go ahead and end this class, because this was an entire class today, and I did it for free. But if you continue to, like, you know, care about my content, or if you want to grow, then, you know, follow me or not, I don't give a shit. But like, subscribe, Tide the Vibe. If you're going to steal from me, at least you can do is pay for your goddamn content. YouTube or whatever it be. We did you can do that. Shut up. I don't need your optimized. I don't want your fake numbers. That's not for me. Like, Tide, subscribe to subscribe, Tide the Vibe at Cashapp, $ValJonesDaO, Cashapp Me, $ValJonesDaO, Cashapp Me, $ValJonesDaO. If you steal from me and don't give back, yo, the Reaper's coming for you, because either way, I'm gonna get my money. So you can do it. You can, like God said. God is acting like a mafioso boss right now. Like, that is like, they coming through these doors like ice, like the popo. I'm like, feels good to be on this side of the tracks. Oh, wow. Yeah, but $ Cash Out Me, $ValJonesDaO, or PayPal me at iamvaljones@gmail.com. I will be taking sponsorships and stuff like that. If you have a real business and you can advertise that on my show, I will not be doing that for free, but you can buy sponsorships and stuff like that. And listen, as far as doing real business, don't email me. I'm giving out, like on my show, I'm giving out my name, I'm giving out my email and my phone number, but don't be calling me up on some dumb shit. I'm gonna tell y'all one more time, and y'all are some dumb bitches, bitch not specific. If you don't hear what I mean, and I mean what I say, all of my phones, my lines, all of my lines are tapped, okay? Every single goddamn line I have is that. I don't want to know why hackers think that they're the best things at sliced bread. We invented sliced bread before you, boo. Jesus Christ, I'm not that nice. If only you knew. No, but seriously, all of my lines are hacked by forces that you will never know and you will never see until you do. And by the time you do, it's too late for you. So I'm just saying, to save yourself a little trouble, and like, I'm actually trying to share you and help you with your peace. Don't come to me with no bullshit. Don't call up on my phone, and don't call up on my Gmail account, or you could be, getting a visit from the FED. You know what I mean? I mean, that's true. That's just absolutely true. See, don't say I didn't do anything nice for you. I'm trying to, like, right now let you know, like, don't take yourself to the hole, but or do. I told you, trashy people do what trashy people do. So just laugh at it and be amused. But no, but email and because I mean it's crazy, and you can see it through their kids too, and that's sad. So once you see, just let it go. Just stay in your lane, and that's all you got to do, yo. And that's why you see me doing whatever I do. If you see me not hanging with people, there's a reason why I don't hang with people, because I mean they're not like me. And I'm not ever going to be ever again like you, like as if I was, and I wasn't. But that's it. Golly gee, we're way too long. And it looks like it might rain. So, but I remember when the community used to be nice. I would like for it to be nice again, because I don't really not mind living here. But I mind living here because of the bullshit that's happened over the last couple of years. Because at one point we were all getting along, but maybe we weren't getting along. You know what I mean? But my mom would just say, well, seriously, but you know what? I grew up in a good community, so I know what a good community means. I mean, I am blessed. If I don't see that immediately soon, at least I know I grew up with great parents and great neighbors and a great community and great schools. And I'm appreciative of that. I will have that. That will be a standard for me forever and forever. And I will never, ever, ever diminish that quality in me. So if you want to think you're better than me, or that's not going to happen. Or if you think like you're going to diminish me, well, I normalize your shit that's better than mine, that's not going to happen. Or if you want me to forget my standards and forget my morals, drop my morals, to suck off on your behind, that's not going to happen. Or if I see something that I know that's just not morally right in my time, with my group, and if that's what you do, then you're not for me. I'm not even mad at you. But if you want to force me, like I said, when you do that gang type of shit, well, you're going to be a part of our gang or we're going to kill you, then bitch, I will kill you first. Who's the gang leader today? I'm like my mama right now, okay? Shit. Gloria. I'm like Gloria. Y'all remember Gloria from back in the day? Don't play me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because it's not just me. Like I said, when I say I have eyes on me, eyes and ears and drones and hacks, I'm trying to help you. But you know what? If you don't believe it, that's up on you. But don't say when your ass go to jail and the public come, Jesus help me. No. Because Jesus is going to say, I tried to help you. And what did you do? You disrespected my daughter. So this lesson and this karma is for you. Hashtag. That's a Saturn return. And I'm Jupiter Jones, Bob Jones Jr., ValJones Edutainment. You can learn or burn. Your choice. I got books. BANDCAMP.com. I am the woke storyteller. Apparently, I'm God's real voice. Bye.